I stand at the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice that I hear falling on my ears is the voice of God discloses, and He walks with me, and she talks with me, and they tell me I am their own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Attention, Bhaddie Nation! Welcome to the first episode of Bhaddie Baptist. I am Nikki White. They call me Bhaddie for short because that's just the name that was given to me. They call me Bhaddie because I'm sassy. But today is our first episode, so take all mistakes for love. I'm not a social media person, but I'm here as a divine offering to the universe. I've been commissioned and forced upon by the universe to offer my downloads to the world and anyone who will receive it. So let us pray. We are going to pray and meditate. To the divine, we thank you. Open up your arms, open up your hands and your eyes. To the divine, we thank you. We thank you for your goodness and your grace. Thank you for the rising of the sun. Thank you for the setting down of the same. We thank you for this very hour that we have to share together, that you have connected all of us through your divine source, your creation. We are here today, God, to learn something, to be inspired, to be impactful, to be provoked and challenged, to raise our frequency and our consciousness, that we will be more like our divine source, that we are gods on the earth, and that you have a mission for us all. Thank you for this opportunity that you have given me to be a vessel for people who are not in church, for people who don't want to go to church, but they just need a word for their level and where they are. Thank you to my ancestors, my spiritual team, for having my back and for protecting me. Thank you to my grandmother. Thank you for being here in your presence, being so strong in my life. And so for this, I offer up this lesson, these notes, this Bhaddie Sunday to the divine. For all who would like to hear, we thank you for being here. All right, so let me just get used to being live on YouTube, okay? Because I'm used to just sitting in the car in between kids, taking care of kids and clients. But today, I am doing something that I've never done before, which is go live and share my spiritual practices and my downloads with my audience on a platform called the internet. I've done it before, but not this long. Okay, so I don't plan to be before you long because I don't like the internet myself. All right, so today's topic, we are talking about shitty dads. Now, I know you all are here because you saw the song. And the context behind that song, the Shitty Daddy song, is one in which we have a global issue. We have a community issue that single parent households are increasing every year. Let me give you some statistics. 24 million single parent families in America today. 24 million. That's 1 in every 3 kids in America is being raised by a single parent. In 2022, 14.5 million children were being raised by their mom only. Today, in 2023, June of 2023, 15.7 million children are headed in home by single parents. Think about that. 64% are Black children, 49% Indian American, 24% white American, 16% Asian American. Think about that. 64% of Black households are headed by single mothers, while our counterparts at 24% for white America, 49% for Indians, and 16% for Asian. Okay? Think about that. The highest city in America with the highest rate of single parent households is Detroit, Michigan. Children in single parent households are more likely to experience outcomes of poverty. We see that from generations past. Your favorite basketball player, your favorite actress, or even musician or rapper were all told stories that their single mother raised them without the help of a single parent. Okay? Poverty is now linked. Let me slow down. Poverty is now linked to parental stress. Okay? What is poverty? All right. Let's talk about what is poverty before I get into giving you some other homework. Any family that is making $35,801 or less is in poverty in America. Let me say that again. Any family in America that is making $35,801 is living in poverty. Okay? Now, 80% of headed households are by single mothers. 1/3 of those single mothers are living in poverty. What is considered middle class? Middle class is any family that is making $40,000 a year or more. That is considered middle class. So, ladies and gentlemen, why do we have these statistics? Why do we have this issue in our community? And from 2022 to 2023, we went from 14.5 million single family homes to 15.7 million today. 80% headed by women. 64% of the 80% is black women. So tell me, how do we have this statistic when we have all of these children? I know how. This is how. And this is where I'm going to get into what I say. That's the statistics. That's what the statistics say. But I'm going to tell you what Bhaddie said. All right? Let's be clear. Now, I know people think on the internet that I'm here to bash black men, but I'm not. But I'm here to shed light on the issues in our community, which are by default because the demise of the black man. I am a black American woman. I am a black American woman. I support black love. But what I do not support is black on black abuse, disunity, and accountability to what is happening among us in our community. That's what I do not support. So for all you who think that I'm on the internet to bash black women, black men, you're wrong. I am here to shed light on the issues that plague our people. Let's be very clear. Now, why are there so many single mothers raising children without fathers in the home? I'll tell you why. Number one, we are having babies by people that we don't even know. That's number one. Now, I'm going to start with the women. Ladies, you have a spiritual womb and you have a physical womb. Your womb is the most important, valuable thing that your body holds. Your womb is your spiritual connection and your physical connection. Who you open your womb to matters. Let's be very clear. Now, I know you think that casual sex is just casual sex, but let me help you understand what sex was made for. It was made for pleasure, that's number one, but it was also made for creation, that's number two. So why are we creating more children but not having more families in our community? I tell you why. Because we as adults are operating in a very irresponsible manner to the womb and the production of who we are as the creator of source. We are the creators, ladies. We are creators. We create through this womb. My new baby is a spiritual one. It is this. I am introducing who I am to the world spiritually by doing Bhaddie Baptist Sundays. My spiritual womb is the most important thing that keeps me grounded. My physical womb is the most important thing that keeps me connected to my partner. So why are we having so many babies with so many different men and partners when we don't even know who these people are? I would like to challenge women to close your womb. Close it. Close your womb. Close your womb. Close your womb. Close it. Until you figure out who you are and who you're dealing with. Close your womb. Number two. Now let's get to the men. Men, this is the number one thing that y'all have a problem with. When you have sex with these women and you go fucking, you want to fuck raw. But when somebody tell you, here's a condom, you want to take the condom out and fuck raw. Bitch, it don't work like that. Let's be very clear. So now, if you don't want to be a father and birth no more children or ain't ready financially, mentally, physically for children, why are you telling a woman not to wear? Why are you telling a woman that you don't want to wear a condom? Because condoms will protect you from three things. Let's walk it down. Number one, KID. That's what we got an issue with right now. We got all these motherfucking babies, but nobody want to be motherfucking daddies because you done had motherfucking sex, sex all over the land. Now you got a bunch of KIDs without daddies. Let's be very clear. Why? Because you don't want to wear a condom. Well, nigga, put on a motherfucking condom and you won't have a motherfucking kid. Number two, HIV. Do you understand that the black women in America are the leading humans with the highest rate of HIV? Why is this, Nikki White? Why is this, Bhaddie? Because we are having sex, going back to the we are having sex, and men are having sex with multiple partners without no condoms on, sharing and swiping bullshit. You swear, bitch, you swear you're so pure. But like I said in one of my videos, baby, a dick ain't good if it's dirty. So please tell me how we got so many statistics and high increased numbers on HIV in our community. Because we got so many niggas and women too being irresponsible without putting on a condom. So you got KID, HIV, and the last one, which leads to AID. Okay? That's the same thing as HIV, but it's on another level. So we have a problem here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a problem in our community. We lack discipline, men. Now, back to the men. Psalms 103 and 13 says, since y'all want to talk about Bible, some of y'all are Bible people, okay? Let me give you a Bible scripture. Psalms 103 and 13 says, as a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord will have compassion on those who fear him. Let me read it again, since y'all want to hear scripture. As a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord has compassion on those who fear him. Where are the fathers who care about the children? Where are these motherfuckers at? I know where they at. They in the goddamn street. You in the goddamn streets. Okay? And what I understand from the statistics is men, and ladies, let me tell you something. A man has a beastly nature, but we have a mothering nature. When you find a man, the number one thing you want to understand about that man is he disciplined enough in his nature? Is his nature as a beastly nature, is he disciplined enough? Because if he ain't disciplined, he gonna be a problem to your house, to your children, to your finances, to everything you got going on as far as goals. You better make sure you got a man who is disciplined in nature. So now, let's go back to this scripture since y'all like scriptures. Psalms 103 and 13 says, again, as a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord shall have compassion on those who fear him. Where is the compassion for the children? Well, I hear some fathers on the internet say, well, I told her to abort the baby. Let's go back to point number 2. I said it in point number 2. Why did you take the condom off? And if you don't want no babies, there is vasectomy surgeries available to you. So that's number 1. So you can't say, oh, I ain't wanted the baby. No, you wanted to go rah-rah and rah-rah. Let's be very clear. Bitch wanted to go rah-rah and raw and have a good time, not being responsible, let's be clear, of the consequences of having this baby. So why go raw on a woman if you don't want to have a baby from a woman? Bitch, I can't call it. Bitch, I can't call it. Huh? So, now that you have you done put a baby in somebody. Ladies, I'm back on you. I know I'm all over the place. I'm going to have to get structured when I do this on a regular basis, but I ain't used to doing this on a regular basis. Okay? But I'm trying. I'm here. Okay? All right. Let's be clear. Ladies, if you're not ready for no more children or any children, it is time for you to get on some type of control. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. The economy that you see in 2023 will not be a thing by year 2027. Let me say that again. By 2027, we will have a different economy. Government assistance will be not what you think it is today. It will be something different. It will not be accessible. It will not be as in abundance as you think it is. You got your mind on being helped by the government. But by 2020, hear me now. I'm telling you now. I've seen it in the spirit. By 2027, we will have a different economy. And if you keep birthing all these babies that you cannot afford, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're going to be in trouble, especially by birthing these babies with men who ain't going to help you. Financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. You got to change your perspective on why you need a baby, to trap a man or to feel love. Because one thing I found out as a mother, I'm just speaking on my own personal experience. One thing I found out as a mother is this. I realized that I did not have to have children to feel love. The love that I was longing for was on the inside of me, not in my children. Though I am very, very appreciative and I feel the love for my children, and it is the most beautiful bond that I could ever experience in my life, I now learn and see that the love that I was longing for was always in me. Let's be very clear. So now, any woman who say, I want to have a baby just to feel love, you're screaming for the love. It is the little girl in you that is screaming for the love out of you, for you to give it to you. Let's be clear. Let me say that again. When you have a yearning desire to feel love by something outside of you, it is your indication that something on the inside of you is yearning and incomplete for love. So how do you fix it? You don't fix it by having a baby. That ain't how you fix it. That ain't how you fix it. You don't fix it by having no baby, but you don't fix that. Because if you're not mentally prepared to have a baby, you're gonna fall. You ain't gonna make it through the race. Because a baby is not only 18 years, bitches, all your life. It's gonna be all your life. All your life, you're going to have to keep going and going and loving and loving and loving and loving. Something on the outside of you called a baby came from your womb. All right? Now, you don't know what that baby going to come with. You don't know what that baby assignment is. And for the rest of your life and that baby life, you're going to have to be the nurturing mother. Now, I said in one of my videos before, it is not appropriate for one person to raise a child by themselves. Now, let's go to the dads. Okay? So now that we understand that we don't have to have children to feel love, the second thing is, why are you trying to trap a man to stay in your life by having a baby? Babies do not keep niggas. Babies do not keep niggas. Let me say that again, baby. Babies do not keep a man in your motherfucking life. Bitch, I can't call it. Okay? Because what he is to you today, he will turn around and be to somebody tomorrow and leave you with a baby. Because some men are not attached to babies like we are. Okay? They can leave a baby in a minute. And for the men who say, well, I'm a man, I'm in my kid's life, statistics show that yes, men are in the homes or with the children up until the age 9. Look at the statistics for yourself. At the age of 9, you see more homes being broken up or coming to a demise by the child's age of 9. You look at it. You go look at it. Go research it for yourself. So yeah, you may start out by being there at the ultrasound. You may start out by being there with the birth. But are you going to be there past 9? Bitch, I can't call it. I want every man on the line. I want you to be in your child's life after 9. Consistently. Without no excuses. Let's be very clear. I want to see every man on the internet who tell me that they a consistent dad, do it after 9. Do it after 9. Because most of y'all give up before 9 anyway because you ain't got it in your heart. So back to my scripture. Psalms 103:13 says, as a father has compassion on his children. Where are the compassion for your children? Why do you not care about your children? Why are you fighting your baby mama about child support and spending time with your motherfucking children? Bitch, nigga, you out your motherfucking mind. So as you have compassion on your children, so the divine will have compassion on you. So if you don't give a damn about how your children living, the divine ain't gonna give a damn about yours. I see it in the spirit. It's about to be a baby, mighty God. The new homeless community will be, mighty God, do I need to say it? Now, what is a father's role in a child's life? A father is supposed to provide motivation. Let's be clear. Motivation, vision, structure, emotional and spiritual protection for his family, which includes his children. So why do we have all these issues in our children's lives? We got our kids in school not making good grades. We got our kids in the streets holding up weapons, getting in groups called gangs because they're looking for that male presence. A father's role is you're supposed to motivate your children. You're supposed to support your children. You're supposed to have structure for your children, provide vision for your children, give them some type of training and something that they can leave, that you can leave in them that is called your legacy. So tell me, sir, how are you a father when you haven't consistently been actively pouring and training your children, your seed, to live on the earth? And then want to come around on Father's Day and want to be honored. Bitch, I can't call it. How you want to be honored on Father's Day, but you haven't taught anything? Most fathers are teaching their children abandonment. Most fathers are teaching their children abandonment. Most fathers are teaching their children abandonment. You're not teaching him nothing. You're not teaching her nothing when you're inconsistent. You're teaching them abandonment. You're letting them know that you don't love them, but you want compassion from the divine. How is that so, sir? For what you sow into your children shall the divine sow into you. That's why we see so many fathers going in nursing homes without any family sitting beside them on their deathbed. Because all their life, they only thought about themselves. Or they gave up on the family that they created. And once they gave up and was inconsistent in the lives of their family, the demise came. And so you now asking God to have compassion on you when you haven't had compassion on your children for many, many years. Bitch, I can't call it. I can't call it. You need a perspective change. You need to stop being selfish and draw a sword on your ego so that you could be a father to your children. That's your role. What is a father's role? Motivate, vision, structure, emotional and spiritual protection for his children. So why are Black women so masculine? Well, I can tell you why. Your mama can tell you why. Your auntie can tell you why. Your sister, you see it, can tell you why. And in 20 years, sir, your daughter gonna cry at your grave. And her tears is gonna tell you why. Because men have left their position in the family life. Now, I'm not saying you gotta stay with no woman that you don't want to be with. That ain't what I'm saying. Because I know sometimes we don't like each other and we want to get away from each other. But the same pursuit, let's be clear, the same pursuit that you have for that pussy, I want you to have for them children. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. The same pursuit that you had to get that cat, I want you to have it for that kid. Oh, mighty, the same pursuit, bitch, that you had to get that kitty cat, I want you to have it to get that kid every motherfucking weekend that you supposed to have that baby. Why you don't show up to kids' events at school? Why PTA don't never see a bunch of daddies? Graduations be full of mothers, single mothers. I'm working. No, you ain't. You could have called off of work. You go and sneak at that woman's house and get you some cat during your lunch break. Why you can't go through your lunch break, bitch? That's me. Oh, yeah. You make excuses for what you want to do in your bestiality, your fluff. But when it comes down to those kids, you make a what? Excuse to not be there. I'm almost done. I got to get used to being on this internet. Okay? Because I don't like this shit. But I'm here. Because I've been forced to do it by the divine. So here's your homework. We coming down. Here's your homework. Single mothers. Number 1, stop having babies. Stop it. Go to your local clinic, bitch, and get you something that's going to protect you from having all these babies because you cannot afford them. You cannot afford them. And by 2027, you ain't going to be able to afford them at all, bitch, if you ain't got a plan. So number 1, stop having all these goddamn babies. Stop having all these goddamn babies. Bitch, I got 2 and I'm through. And baby, I'm above middle class. Hello? And bitch, I'm telling you, I'm still struggling with the 2 I got. Yeah. Because they got 50 daddies. I had babies from men with no financial stability. Bitch, I can't call it. And all the weight was put on me. So number one, ladies, stop having all these babies. Number one, cut down on all your unnecessary expenses and put or invest into your children's therapy sessions or active programs. You need to, tomorrow morning, to get on the line with some therapist in America and get your children started with a therapist so that we can start seeing and counteracting these issues in our children. Because the more you teach them about their feelings and their unresolved trauma, the greater the chances they will be in being a wonderful adult in society. That's number two. Number three, ladies, start a business. If you are below the poverty line in which I named 35,801, you are in trouble. You need to start a business. During all economic crises of our history in America, the most abundant people on the earth were entrepreneurs. If your ass don't get a motherfucking idea to start a motherfucking business, bitch, you gonna be broke by 2027. And I've said it. Nikki White said it, bitch. You better start your business. I don't care what it is. If you like to cook, bitch, I don't like to cook. But if you like to cook, you better cook. If you like to sew, you better sew. And you better market and understand that the abundance that will be put into your business will save you and your children during an economic crash that is coming. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. With AI and all the jobs that will cease, I'm telling you right now, by 2027, we will not have the same economy. And I dare you today to start a business. And now, so part A of that, make your children employees of your business. As of now, the taxes that you could apply for having your children as employees on your business is $12,000 annually. But you have to have a business to employ your children. This is how you're going to help them be disciplined, structured, have motivation without a father being available or accessible in their home, in your home, in their lives. Your children need to learn some skill set. And if their father is not available to teach them that, you are supposed to teach them that. The internet's not supposed to teach them that. You are supposed to teach them that. Put them in programs, put them in whatever you got to do. Connect them with people in groups so that you can develop a skill set in yourself and in your children that will help them make money with their hands. Do you understand me, mothers? And you can employ your children and get a $12,000 tax credit to do so. Number 4, do not save another shitty nigga. Bitch out. Oh, bitch. Oh, let me sit on that one for a minute. Bitch, I'm 38 minutes in. Don't save another shitty daddy. Yeah. Do you understand that when you open up your stable home to a man that is unstable, he ain't got no goddamn skill. He a street nigga. He got charges. He don't take care of his family. He ain't got no good income. He got bad credit and all kind of fucked up issues. Bitch, when you let a man walk into your stable house with his unstable spirit, down comes your destruction. Because an undisciplined nigga got a ditch waiting for him. Bitch, I can't come. An undisciplined nigga got a ditch waiting for him. So stop saving these shitty daddies. You laying in the bed with that man and you know he got children, but he don't take care of his children across town. But because he's a present father in your house, you think you winning. But bitch, that is karma on the way to your goddamn doorstep. It's a ditch waiting for you. It's a ditch waiting. It's a ditch. Because ain't no way he ain't got compassion for his own children, laying up being a father to yours. Bitch, I can't call it. It's no way. And you think that there's going to be compassion from the divine? Mm-mm. It will bite you later for trying to save a man that's not disciplined. It will bite you later for trying to save a shitty nigga. It's going to bite you later. Because all the energy and all the time that you pour into trying to build up somebody else who can just up and change their mind and leave, you could have been done had a 6-figure business. You looking at somebody who did it. Number 5, get life insurance. One of the cheapest products that is provided to Americans, my jaw's starting to hurt. One of the cheapest products that you could provide to your family that will safeguard you and protect you from uncertainty is life insurance. You better get you some life insurance on their daddy, on yourself, or anybody in your family that you know if they are unalive today, you're going to have to go in your pocket tomorrow. Y'all better get y'all some life insurance because it only take pennies on the dollar for thousands of dollars. And I have multiple times over walked into the bank with a life insurance check that's tax-free, bitch. A tax-free life insurance check and cashed out and lived good. Because I come from a family. My grandma was a life insurance lady. And I come from a family where we put life insurance on each other because that's what we did. And we all understood, hey, we may not have to bury you with this money, but this is just money that we're going to have because we're just a money product. Life insurance is just a money product that's just attached to DEATH. So tell me why people are not getting a tax-free product, paying pennies on the dollar for thousands of dollars. You know why? Because people like paying for now instead of investing for later. And then you wonder why you screwed in the end. Fathers, here's your homework. Number 1, put on a condom. Bitch. No, baby. When that girl hand you a condom, when you got that condom in your pocket, keep that bitch on. Wear your motherfucking condom, nigga. Wear your motherfucking condom, nigga. Wear your motherfucking condom. Because if you don't wear your condom, you don't have a kid. And if you ain't prepared to have a kid or HIV or AID, you in trouble. And then you be mad that somebody got to go down to the child support office and take money from your check every month. Yeah, you don't remember that nut? You don't remember that nut? That nut cost you a. Yeah, so put on a condom. That's number 1. And number 2, stop making excuses for the children that you have already. I don't understand how Black men are the leading cause of fatherless homes in America by their old fathers. Then turn around and be fatherless men and have fatherless children in their generation. If you come from a daddy that wasn't a daddy, how the fuck would you go on in life and not be a daddy to your own children? Bitch, I can't call it. That's an issue. You need to go to therapy and stop making excuses for being accountable to your responsibility as a man. Because again, what is your responsibility as a father to your children? What is it? Motivate, protect, emotional support, structure, and vision. So if you ain't got those things, sir, then you need to get the therapy so you can stop making excuses. And a new woman or whatever you get, baby, is not going to save the day. Because you ain't going to do nothing but keep doing what you did at the last house. You're going to do it at the next house. And you're going to do it over and over and over and over again. And that's why we got so many single parent homes. 80% of women and children are single family homes. 64% is black. 64% are black. 64% black. Bitch, we in trouble. Number 3, men, clean up your vision and be consistent. Number 4, get a life insurance policy. You may don't know or have no vision, but right now today, you can put a $50 policy on you a month or a $60 policy on you a month. And if anything happened to you, you got a check for all of your children. Why don't you not care? Like the scripture says, Psalms 103:13. Why do you not have compassion for your children to provide for them? If it's hard for you, just imagine how hard it's going to be in 20 years for your children. A life insurance policy is only a savings account that God knows when it's going to cash out. So you need to get yourself covered. That will help your legacy and give a gift that keeps on giving. Master P started No Limit Records, let's be clear, with a $10,000 life insurance policy from his granddaddy. Bitch, why you can't do the same for your motherfucking children? Huh? You don't love them that much? Oh, but don't expect compassion from the divine. And my final note. Ladies and gentlemen, emotions make you blind, but spiritual vision makes you clear. Emotions make you blind, but spiritual vision makes you clear. I hope you got something from this lesson today. And if I was all over the place, please forgive me. I'm new to this, but I'll get better. As I practice over and over again and being in front of this camera and doing this on social media, I'll get better. But my heart is still the same. It is to see our community, single mothers, fathers, families, individuals, whether you're straight, gay, children, boy, girl, whatever gender you represent. For all of us to coexist in a community where we can all live peaceably together and connect the dots and help each other live in a peaceful manner for the advancement of ourselves and our world. I'm Bhaddie White. I'll be here next Sunday for Bhaddie Baptist. All right? So understand that I love you and I thank you so much for tuning in to this live broadcast. Share, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me your thoughts about anything I said on this video. And men, encourage other fathers to be daddies. All right? Ladies, I love you. Keep streaming the Shitty Daddy video. Let's speak clear. Bye, y'all.